I thought we played like 42 good minutes tonight. I was really proud of the team's effort, competitiveness. I thought the first half was probably as good a half of basketball as we played in a while, which shows some growth and maturity from the team. Turnovers hurt us tonight, for sure. Fouling on defense hurt us a little bit. I think there were too many possessions where we got caught with our hands in. The plays where you're sliding and you bump, those plays happen all the time. Those are kind of gray area plays, and it's hard because you're giving maximum effort on the ball, and guys are hard to keep perfectly square. So some of those don't bother me as much. But I think being late to help, swiping late, we hit Chet late a few times around the basket. And like those things are things that we can clean up. But I think tonight was a really good example of progress from the team. Not every person played their best game. Offensively, we took 15 corner threes, which is as many as we've taken, or the most we've taken in a game in a month. So it showed progress in the spacing and the passing to the corner. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well tonight. That's a good team we just played, but I think there are far more positives from tonight's game than negatives. We just had a stretch of the game that got away from us. And credit to Oklahoma City. I mean, they're as good a team as we've seen this year. Mark's doing a heck of a job, and they deserve credit for the win.
Some of that, the fouling, if you're late on the possession, does that come from being late to get back?
Yeah, some of the plays getting back in transition, I felt like weren't necessarily because of lack of effort. I thought we had too many plays where we made bad decisions at the rim. And those plays at the rim where you're playing over the top of Chet and sometimes a second defender, those lead to runouts. And then we have guys on the ground or guys that kind of their momentum takes them out of the play and they have an advantage going back the other way, and they're really hard to guard in transition. That plus, some of the live ball turnovers. I mean, they had 10 steals. So those plays are hard to coach schematically. I think overall, though, I didn't feel like we had too many moments of just poor effort from the team. I think it was some of the turnovers, some of the rim decisions hurt us.
Some of the having their hands in on those fouls. What's the practice drill to fix that?
Yeah, I mean, we work on it a lot. It's hard. It's hard to not go after the ball at all. They have a lot of crafty players. The league is full of them. We have a few of them. And, it just takes so many reps to break yourself of that habit. That being said, you have to go for the ball some. I mean, you can't guard players in the NBA today like this the whole time. The skill level is way too high. So there's a fine line. The ones that are tougher for me are the secondary defender getting their hands caught in. We'd like to shift and show help with our body and not be late and use our arm. Because it's the guys on the ball, they do need to use their hands some. You can't just say, put your hands behind your back or put them back. It doesn't work that way. So it's really the secondary defenders. That's the part we got to clean up more than anything. And a lot of that just takes some time and repetition.
Do you think Colin is getting stronger as the season goes on and using the defense's momentum, whatever way they're shifting on the floor to get to the rim?
Yeah, Colin's very impressive. I think he's made such big strides this season in terms of his reading of the defense and understanding of how he's being guarded, how the team's being guarded. He's shown great progress in terms of, I felt like when he kind of turned the corner and all this discussion started happening about him and his playmaking, he was doing a really good job in between the games of making adjustments, seeing things, watching film, learning, and now we're seeing him have the ability to do it in a game. And I think that's the next level for him. He's really coachable. He sees the clips at halftime. He listens during the timeouts, and he's really showing the ability to apply it on the fly.
Not Keontae's best offensive game. Did you like the looks that he got?
Not really. I feel like they were putting high-level defenders on. They had Dort on him for a while, and that's exhausting. His mix of physicality and footwork and intelligence defensively is rare. And I thought that Keontae got caught in between too many times where I think he saw the pass, but he maybe saw it a half a dribble late, and then just sort of got caught taking some tough forced shots. But he'll look at the film, and I have no doubt that he'll bounce back tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.